To the Black Hot Fire Radio. Greetings and salutations, Massachusetts, Robinson, all the way in Switzerland. And you're tuning into the Black Hot Fire Radio, and you're listening to the show.
Shady. Aftermath. Gee, you nick. Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get cracking in the club when you hit it. Drop it like it's hot, get the work in that back. Girl, shake that thing, yeah, work that thing. Let me see it go up and down. Up in the club, I'm red, chicken in the house, yeah, that's some club. Yeah, I'm young, but from the old school. On the dance floor, doing old movies. I don't do what I want to do. That boy, I don't want you. Better listen when I talk, don't trip. Yo, in the car, mine's in this. I ain't tryna be, I'm tryna get my drink on. Now my diamonds, my fitted, and my mink on. I'ma kick it at the bar till it's time to go. Then I'ma get shorty here and I'ma let her know. Hold up, just a little bit. I don't like baby, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I wanna button your pants just a little bit. Take them off and pull them down just a little bit. Get the kiss and the touch in a little bit. Get the in a little bit. 50 coming out your stereos. Hard to tell though, cause I switched the flow. Eyes a little low, cause I twisted. Pockets on swell, cause I moved the O's. My neck, my wrist, my ears closed. Can get she on me, dog. She must have heard about the dog.
Yes, family, karibuni sana. I hope you guys are doing amazing, having a wonderful day so far. Mine has been fantastic. Looking forward to have this one end. And of course, welcome to yet another beautiful conversation of the Africa Today show. 28 minutes past the top of the hour is the time, right here from the 254. And of course, welcome as you get to discuss what has been happening right here in the 254, what is happening in other countries like South Africa, where Ramaphosa has been sworn in already as the president. Shout out to the South Africans. And also, we shall be talking about what is also happening in Sudan, where we can see the UAE has been accused of fueling and financing war over there. Karibuni sana, and much more of what is happening, including where we also have the UAE itself, which African countries, the African puppets have been selling lands to the United Arab Emirates companies. And we discuss on that and much more of what is happening. Karibuni sana. We got Keith in the building as well. Welcome. Are you there?
Sana. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I thought I was talking to myself. Karibu sana. Anyway, well, karibuni sana. We get to discuss.
Anyway, those internet people come out yet?
No.
Okay. They haven't talked to you? They haven't talked to you at all?
We've spoken.
Okay.
Yeah.
What they tell you?
Yeah, so family, Keith, we'll talk about it off air kindly.
Oh my God. Toby, what's the secret?
Yes, kindly. No, kindly. Just respect my privacy. That is just all I ask.
All right, Joby, calm down.
Yes, thank you. But yes, as we get to move on, family, as we get started with today's conversation, I'll start with Cyril Ramaphosa, who's one of the people that I did discuss today on my show earlier, who was supposed to be inaugurated. And I don't want to expand much more on that, but he has promised people a new era. And we discussed what this is going to mean, especially for the indigenous South Africans or the South Africans themselves, how they're going to suffer this new so-called era, and which is not going to help them, but the minority, literally, who are taking over the country, and those are the white people. But the same South Africa has begun a new era. President, that is President Cyril Ramaphosa, announcing that he was announcing that he was sworn in for the second full term, and that he remains in office even though his party, the African National Congress, failed to secure a majority in parliament during last month's election. The ANC subsequently made a deal with its longtime rival Democratic Alliance and other parties to form a coalition government. Mr. Ramaphosa hailed his government during his inauguration speech, but also warned that unless it addressed deeper inequalities, the country couldn't become unstable. Well, this is crazy because and it is so sad again to see that this could not even be discussed because the South Africans themselves they have already decided to support that is the other party, the Democratic Alliance, who are the enemy. So the fact that we can see it right here in Kenya when you're talking about the finance bill, how it was supposed to be introduced to the people for us to go through everything and agree and disagree so that it can be passed or not. It's the same thing we see here. South Africans themselves have failed to call
Yep.
on whatever agreement was being made right here, knowing that it's not going to benefit them, but they have decided to support what is happening in the country. So shout out to them. We're going to see how the
That's
country
it.
is going to be
We
doing.
know,
How
we know it's the cat. Hold on. We know it's the cats with the small hats. And they always told you, you took Israel to damn fucking road. Shit. Oh, fucked up. Um, took Israel to court, and now the DAs, backed by the Rothschilds, are now saying you're going to have closer ties to Israel, South Africa. Was supporting apartheid, keeping Africans enslaved. They said now you're going to have closer ties to Israel. So see if you can find that somewhere, Joe. Say the DA promises closer ties to Israel. I heard Google that.
promises closer ties to Israel.
Mm-hmm. They want them in power.
Do you know even how crazy that sounds? Because you can see South Africa is trying to even actually take Israel to court because of the apartheid
They
history.
stopped them. That's why I go and grab power from you dumb niggas, Joe. That's why I do it. So you won't do it.
But understand, it is still crazy understanding that we have the white people also being the minority. How the black South Africans have been overpowered by the minority in their country. It is just so damn still. I don't care whether the cat to the small hats have said. You as the people of the nation, you should understand what is literally happening right here. And like I said earlier, it is so sad to see that the rest of the African countries are picking up what white supremacy is. But the country that has the white supremacy in front of their own face cannot even see it. Even they defending it. And to tell you people are damn, I'm about to read some comments. I read some. I was just arguing with some people right here on Instagram, and people just abused me. People are
good. That's right. No, that's good. So you argue with some South Africans? Good.
No, there are Kenyans who are arguing about an Indian who made a comment about the financial bill telling us that we shouldn't complain, we shouldn't. And I said, Indians should not even talk. Indians should keep quiet. Who are you to talk about what's happening?
Exactly.
No?
Toby, you're doing the right thing, and most of the Kenyans not knowing, that's a good thing. So what? That's not no abuse. You educate their ass and you give them that work. You don't be sad about them coming after you. You give them that work, Toby.
I'm not sad because I was laughing. I've been laughing. If I literally pull the whole article right on the video, you see my comments, I've been laughing. People have attacked me, telling me how stupid I am, how dumb I am, how dare me attack an Indian and I'm full of hate, how dare me trying to attack people who built our first railway in Kenya. How dare me? How dare me?
I went around, Toby. Okay. How dare me, moron? You know the Indians that you talking about built the railroad killed Kenyan people. Go look that up, dummy. These people that you want to suck their dicks, they murdered Kenyan people, Africans. That's why they brought into Kenya. And you got me and Maria were just talking about that on the last show Maria and Jibba Jabba was on. They killed African people. They don't when they came with the British to take over Kenya and Uganda, the Indians participated in murder of African people. So shut your dumbass mouth talking to me, moron. I wrote that shit right in there. Talking about these Indians who goddamn talking about you. See, but Joby's got the fake cowardly African. If you think you ain't supposed to love everybody who treats you bad. You're supposed to love them. Like the Maury showed me these moron Caligins. They got mad about another African being the chancellor of the school, but they voted the Indian as the MP.
Yeah.
And you wonder why the Chinese, and you can't wonder why the Chinese say the African is the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. And they mean it.
Let me see. I'm trying. Okay, if I can find, I don't know if you can find that video right here. But people are so mad. People are mad. I'm asking them, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Because I'm giving my own opinion. This is my opinion.
Americans, they got a colonized mind. So your mind is colonized. You know these people killed your damn family, you moron.
So shit.
The edits in finance are still not going to solve our problems. They've decided they want to lift the 16% VAT on bread, but while
and that's why you don't let these people in your country speak for you. They should have been kicked out like Idi Amin said. They should have been kicked the fuck out.
Actually, now let me just read you the comments. You mentioned Idi Amin. These people attacked me when it brought Idi Amin into it. They told me this is why Uganda is suffering because Idi Amin chased away all the Asians in the country. You know?
Wow. Look, see, they want to be. Listen, you can't make that. Joby, what you just said is what happened in South Africa. These niggas want to be dominated by other people, Joby. They like to be bootlicks and cowards. They like to be bootlicks, Joby. Same thing you just read right here is what same thing happened in South Africa. You know, the Indians were supposed to be in here and teach us how to do stuff and be our daddies and rule us. That's what they're telling you. You imagine this nonsense. That's what the motherfucker just told you in that shit right there. So we chased away the Indians. Motherfucker, pause it. But you don't know, dumbass. When he chased away the Indians, Uganda was starting to become a powerhouse. So you didn't know that, stupid. Because they would teach the Africans how to do what they need to learn how to do. Because you were not taught that. You were kept stupid on purpose. So other people can benefit Africa. You goofy bastards are still. I'm so mad about the Maoris, but that's why I'm so mad about talking about this right now. You niggas want to be slaves. You want to cry about. You don't mind being a slave, as long as you be a good slave. I don't mind being. Just treat me good and be a slave. Slavery-minded ass niggas.
So this was my first comment.
Go ahead.
This was my first comment. I went ahead on that post and said Indians should not talk. They should go back to their place.
Exactly.
Let them go back.
Right.
So we had this lady who came ahead and told me she is an Indian, but Kenyan Indian.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. You brought by. No, you're not. I'll say no, you're not. You're brought by the British, and you should go home because Africans don't get to talk in your goddamn country, and you got Africans in India right now. So you got to shut them up, Joe.
So she said she's Indian but Kenyan. Sasa utasema aje juu ya Kenyans who are citizens in other countries. Like, what would I say about Kenyans who are in other countries? Please don't spread hate. She's not our enemy. And I went ahead and replied to her.
You goddamn enemy. Right.
But I'm here to make it understood about her race and the rest of the races that are the reasons why Africans are suffering. We demonstrated about the China square, which affected local market, but what happened? You all kept quiet. Tax-wise, did you know how effective this is to the local market? And I asked, and I said, Africans suffer in their countries as well. check political updates
Yep.
and your history, and you will understand what I'm talking about. And I had another lady who came ahead and told me, another different lady who said, I am jealous of this Indian.
You're
And that
jealous of her
I
for telling the truth. See, I want you, Joby, to understand. They're not abusing you, Joby. They're showing their ignorance. They're all fucking, they all hating, loathing niggas. How you jealous of the Indian telling the truth? Go on. How am I jealous of her? You guys are jealous of her because you guys want to be her maid and a servant. You bootlicking house niggas. Go ahead, Joby.
So she went ahead and said that I should be educated that Indians were the ones who built our first railway stations and road.
Wow. Wow.
And then the other lady
Who
came
asked,
back and
who
told me,
asked,
actually,
who asked him to come to Kenya and build them? The British brought their ass in there when they was robbing and stealing, you moron. Go ahead, stupid.
the other lady came back and answered back to my comment and said, actually, I'm up to date to history, and that's why I replied to you. Uganda chased away all the Asians and see what happened to their economy. Don't be blinded by
Nothing.
race. She has done nothing
Nothing.
to you. In fact,
Nothing
most of
will happen
them,
to the economy. That you know what happened to the economy, moron? When you Asians wasn't here, Africa was wealthy. Did Mansa Musa have any Asians in his empire? Did the Swahili kingdoms have any Asians? No. They were wealthy. So Africa goes back to being wealthy. But that's sometimes you got niggas with captured minds. We need the Asians because we stupid. We can't do nothing. The white man said we can't do nothing. We need the Asian. Yeah. You weak ass nigga, get out my face. Go ahead, Joe.
Mhm.
All you
She went
old
ahead
niggas
and
gotta
said,
die.
She went ahead and said, don't be blinded by race. She has done nothing to you. In fact, most of them are legal Kenyans. Part of the reason Kenya is a beautiful, peaceful country is because we have embraced a diverse population. What are you doing? What you are doing is deviating from matters at hand. She's not the one who is making life unbearable. Her race is not the reason Kenyans are suffering now.
She the one just told you that.
And
She just told you that the government was good, bitch. I'm just telling you what she just said. So I'm going against what she said. So your argument is nonsensical. You're telling me to attack the woman. She's now back in the government saying there's nothing wrong with it. So she is supposed to be attacked, you idiot. You just destroyed your own argument. That's how dumb the educational system is now. Moron, you just destroyed your own argument. Stupid. Ooh, I would love to be on that comment section. Just breaking you niggas' backs. Go ahead, Joe. But they all leave. When I come, they all leave. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Go ahead, Joe.
She went ahead and said that Indians have also helped our economy become better. Another one told me that I'm spreading hate. Another one told me I'm stupid. Another
Always
one
the
told me I
hate
should
shit.
focus. Another one told me I should focus. I'm losing focus. Another one told me
Focus on losing focus.
yeah, yeah, I should focus. I'm losing focus. It is crazy, yeah. But people were so mad, and the last comment was there. I wrote, "Why are you mad?" I asked them, "Why are you guys mad?
They're mad
Why are
because
you?
you put
Why are
black
you?"
people first. See, black people are not allowed to put black people first, Joby. Asians can put Asians, Indians can put them first. But you being black, you understand what? You don't got the right to put black people first, Joe. And these moronic ass niggas don't know how to deal with black people and black people first. What about the Asian? We need the Asian. And you wonder why
It
you
is
rule.
crazy.
Wonder why you
It is crazy.
impoverished.
So if we try compare this and what we're just talking about South Africa again, this is at some
Same
point
thing.
it's not
The African
to do with the
mindset.
white
Yeah.
people. Yeah, it is the mindset that has gotten us to this point. And
Yeah.
something Calligraph Jones said in one of the songs that we've been stupid. We are so dumb. Like we've
Yeah.
been so dumb minded to the point where
Go
we don't
dumb
even
down.
want to think and see this is being lied. But again, shout out to General Gen Z, the
Gen
Gen
Z.
Alpha, the millennials as well, those who are catching up also with this. We're seeing it's not really people are waking up. It's our previous generation or
Yeah.
our parents who
Those are the old motherfuckers who
maintain.
was talking to you, Joby. Let them die. The youth don't want to hear that. You know, they're scared. They want to be ruled by somebody. Oh, the Asians treat Africans like shit, Joby. They don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know this. Everybody knows it. Asians treat Africans like shit. Yeah, on the continent, off the continent. In Jamaica, the Indians treat Africans like shit. In America, the Indians treat the Africans like shit. Everywhere you go,
Mm-hmm.
you're talking this fuck shit to me. Shut the fuck up. Be brutal with
It
that
is
ass,
insane.
Joby. Be brutal. Brutal.
I'm back on TikTok. I posted a video yesterday after the show on our TikTok
I seen
page,
it. I
and I
loved
saw
it.
people
I seen it. I'm
share.
waiting on you. I loved it.
Yeah, I saw people sharing the video. They loved it. So I'm gonna be once in a while posting a video there, and I'm gonna go back to my page as well as we, try educate people because people need work right here. People. It is, and personally, I end up laughing because it makes me happy when I see them getting. Because why are you getting mad when you don't even know facts? You know, you want to make an argument of the facts you don't even have. It is super crazy.
You see
It
how
is
they,
so crazy.
and I want you to know I colonized the miners. You see how these bootlicking niggas always protect Indian people? You never see no Indians, Joby, protect Africans. They never jump in the comments to
Never,
protect an African, ever. That's how you know you're a
never.
bootlicking, handkerchief head, house nigga scum. So scum ass out of
Mm-hmm.
here. House
Mm-hmm.
nigga.
So I was reading something earlier before I read the comment. Shout out to everyone who's tuning in. I was reading something earlier which about the generations and how they have transformed. And the first generation, we had the silent generation, which is silent as the same. And I feel like this is our grandparents, our great grandparents, some of them, our parents, somehow it's like the same generation which is still silent. We also have baby boomers who are confrontists, and they have the colonial mindset. And this is actually majority of African people to say, they belong in that class of baby boomers. From how information has been passed from generation to generation, we have a
I'm
big class of baby.
miseducated. Yes.
We also have Generation X, which is you guys, which they're saying it is protecting the status quo with everything to lose. Protecting the status quo with everything to
The
lose.
status
We
quo. I don't know about that. That might be an I don't think. I don't think not the African American Gen X. We don't protect the status quo with everything to lose. We like hell, burn everything goddamn down to the ground. Shit.
the
But
Kunts do.
maybe
The
good.
Kunts, the Kunts do
Yes.
of
Okay. Okay.
generation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't
We also have the
can't deny
millennials.
can't deny that.
Yeah, we have the millennials who are confused, scared, or both. They know what's right, but lack the balls to stand up.
Wow!
They lack.
They threw the millennials all under the bus. God damn! They're scared or confused and don't know what to do. God damn!
They
Damn!
don't. They lack the balls to stand up. Gen Z is a real generation. Gen Z is the real G. They have nothing to
Uh,
lose and believe in complete system overhaul. And we
That's
again we
Joby
have
right there.
Generation Alpha. hmm
That's
We
Joby
have
Gen.
Generation
That's
Alpha.
Joby Gen Z.
We have Generation Alpha, which is probably they won't rely on any system. That is my brother. They won't rely on any system, and my younger siblings. It is crazy, but it is amazing to see how things are changing, especially right now. To see that despite Gen Z's actually being the ones taking action, they're also trying to educate also parents what is happening, what has been going on. That is one thing I've observed on TikTok so far. Like we have parents now who are getting educated by their kids, what is taking place, literally. It is crazy how tables turn. While your parent was there telling you, you can't educate me, you can't tell me nothing. Now it is us educating them, literally. It is insane. Shout out to Jiba Jaba in the building. Karibu Sana says, hi, Joby. I'm taking a break, parked in the shade, listening. Thank you so much for tuning in and hope you're having a good day. He says, yep, that's a horrible hired Indian machinery and conscripts used to get rid of us. And shout out to K. Williams. Karibu
Exactly.
Sana. Hope you're doing great
Who
today.
wrote that?
Nice to see
Who
you.
wrote that? They right. Who wrote that, Joby?
Jaba. Jiba Jaba.
Oh, he right. Exactly right.
Mhm. K. Williams also says exactly those same Indians who they love help kill Africans. They want. That's why black people are laughing stock of the planet. That is what Kit was saying even
Yeah.
earlier. Even all this tribalism, it's crazy, man. By the way, what Dimore was sharing. We also have another one. There's, I think it is in Kakamega. That was in the Kalenjin parts Dimore was showing. We have, I think it's in Kisii County,
That broke
where
my
the
heart.
one of the
Oh, crazy.
one of the member of parliament has married a Chinese woman, and the people were cheering
Wow.
actually happy because she knew and could talk Kisii. The fact that she's a Chinese and she can talk Kisii, that was like heaven on
Boy,
earth. They were
that's called
literally they
that's
were
called
so happy.
that's called soft power. That's what you do with morons. You give them soft power, Joby. I'm going to learn your language. I'm going to endear myself to you while I rob you blind because you're an idiot. That's called
It
soft
is.
power.
It is insane. Shout out to Self Worth Redefined podcast, Karibu Sana. That is Iwaton, if I'm not wrong. Karibu Sana. He says, hello. Hello to you too. Hope you're doing great. Nice to see you. And thank you so much for tuning in. Jiba Jabba says, Edie was that dude. And live or bubble gum. Exactly. But it's sad to see the misconception that were told about his history of eating people, being a dictator. Uh, you
I grew up
know,
believing that crazy shit. Edie, I mean, they are eating people. I
mhm.
believe that. I believe all
You can
that crazy shit.
see the impact of that today because just a few months ago we discussed of where we had right here on the Black Kings frequency. We were having a discussion of whether is it true that still in Uganda we have cannibalism active, and you can see Maria said and you can see the impact of what it did today of having now some communities of Uganda being described as cannibalists, which is not true. So it is super, super insane. But K. Williams says, damn that religion nonsense, tribalism, self-hatred with will keep
It's
black
self
people
hatred.
at the bottom,
It's
always
it's self
begging.
hatred on.
Mhm.
It's exactly right, Kay. It's self hatred on another crazy level. They said they won't allow an African to become head of the school because he's a different African, right? Different tribe. But they voted the whole Indian as their representative, as a representative in Parliament. You like and cheered and screamed. You like, man, you. This is so sad, and that's why the European, I mean the Chinese, I'm say we're the dumbest people on the planet. You can't make this up. You like what? You won't what? You talking about this African can't be head of the school, but I'm gonna let a whole Indian man represent me in Congress, in the Parliament, and then screaming high and cry and give them all these cool. Oh, you Indian man is so great. We got you here. It's so great. They're like what? They're like
Kevin
what?
also says every non-black person got something to say about black people business. Black people can't go to other races and open their mouth about politics. Exactly. I mean,
Nothing.
hear you. I
Nothing.
remember. I think it is which country where we had a black vice president and that she was called a monkey. I think which country was it, Keith? Was it
That was that was Colombia. She became the first.
Colombia?
She became yeah. She became the first president.
Vice
First black
president.
vice president. First black vice president of Colombia. They called her you dirty monkey.
Mm-hmm. You know,
that's that's
they're
how
like
they
you
do
can't
it.
rule. The fact that they think even you as a black person, you're not even you probably even you don't belong even in this country. You are an invader, but you want to tell me how I shouldn't run for a political seat? What? It is super, super crazy. It is so insane. And that is what exactly K. Williams is describing, right? You can't go in their country and talk anything regarding their political matters. In our own very own countries like Tunisia, Libya, Mauritius, we've seen how they've invaded and ensured that African people themselves even cannot speak for their own lives. It is in Tunisia. I shared some videos last year where we saw women, men being beaten down because the president had ordered so, and it is your own country, but you're being considered an invader. So crazy. Jiba Jaba says old school TV shows and movies, uh, the movies there for cynic examiner was always an Asian, where we were the pimps mind programming. It is so insane. It is insane how these people, even how they manage to use again media, their platforms which they have created to destroy the image of black people. It is so insane. Trust me, it is insane. And it makes a whole lot of sense how self-hate was really well projected, because this was a projection, an agenda that's really happened very well. To coming all the way down to skin bleaching, they had to ensure first it affects you mentally of hating everything black, including yourself. By first destroying our image of our history, destroying the image of our civilization, destroying the image of who we are as people. It is so crazy. Again, mind blowing. Big Cheese says, Karibu Sana is so painful to listen to. The Indian is a tool of anti-black white supremacy. Well, wherever we are, the European insert them in our communities and countries. Exactly. And that is something we keep on breaking down here every single day. That is something Keith keeps on educating us about every single time. How Indians have been planted in the communities. Literally everywhere you go, you're not like an Indian
Exactly.
community. Here in Kenya, it is called parklands, where they are commonly known is where they stay. They have
Hmm.
taken that over that place. They have made it, they group up, and this is now their community. This is just known as an
Exactly.
Indian community now. When?
Exactly. See,
Why,
remember what the
why you say
Indians?
you're
Remember the Indians told the South Africans, "You bet not kick out the Indians." Remember the Indians told the South Africans that? You bet not kick out the Indians because because the South Africans know the Indians are racist and shit down there, and they say you bet not kick out the Indians. Like, shit.
mm-hmm.
They would never sit to
Oh,
no
it is
damn
crazy.
Africa to help no damn Africa. They came in murdering and killing with the European. That's how they got there. Okay? They went there for no fun, for no help. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Diba Daba also says, stop Asian hate. They get a low. Stop black hate. We gotta study that. Um, did I get that correct? You're trying to mean stop Asian hate. They get a low. Stop black hate. We get to study that. I think they. Okay, I didn't get that correctly, but I'm also getting it. What you're trying to say, I'm getting it. I just can't. I can't break it down, but yeah, I understood what you meant. I also see Iwaton who says, as Kid says, our history was and has been hidden from us, starting from the education system, but Africans are relearning. That is true. We agree. They are relearning. That is the best part. The fact that people have, you know, they are willing to tap into the truth. That is the most amazing part. The saddest part is when you try to at least even break down something to people, they think you're jealous of Indians, they think you're jealous, or you're promoting self-hate on other races. It's nothing to do. If it's hate, it's been there. If it takes, it has always been projected on us as African people. Ask anyone who has worked on an Indian company. I may not have the experience personally myself, but I've seen someone come home cry, telling me how bad it was an experience, or people watching it like you're going to steal something and just going to the washroom. You're feeling uncomfortable, but you are at work. They're watching at you. It's like, there's something you're about to take. You're being monitored. But when it comes to us, we're supposed to let them walk scot free. Feel free, feel at home. Don't feel unbothered. You can shit anywhere you want. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean the mess. That is the heart of African people, not me. I'm not the one. Personally, count me out. Count me out. Whatever whatever they're gonna be stepped down, call me. Give me a call very quickly. I'm gonna turn up very quickly. And we're not promoting violence, but hey, it's what they have promoted on black people. for so long. I also see Iwaton says, you are the change you need to see in the world, period. Jabajaba says, I did a job of a Hindu temple on a referral. It was a pain in the ass. I had not even got into that comment, literally. Getting paid, and the referral ended up paying me to save face. It is crazy. I remember personally that was in 2021 before we traveled to Tanzania. Because this girl was working at an Indian place and she came back home and she was crying. She was like, Joby, no, I can't go back there. I really can't go back there. I've never experienced anything like this. These people are watching me. I really feel uncomfortable. It's like I'm doing something wrong. It is crazy. It is crazy. But I also see what on says redefining Africans as we redefine our mind. Pure that is true and completely true. And I also see K. Williams, take care, people. My time is out of here. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Hashtag free you too. Thank you so much for coming into this conversation. And I also see another dummy black man. Nice to see you today. Says, what you mean older niggas are got to pass away? I stopped worshiping your Caucasian God in 1974 at the age of 13. Well,
Not the guys.
true.
Now that we talk all the old mindset of black people we're talking about. Their minds are so captured they can't be saved. So that's what I mean. So I'll be brutal with it. Our old people, we just can't save them. They like to, but their minds are just too colonized, and that's just global. Their minds are just too colonized. They love they love their masters. So what are you supposed to do? You can do. They love. I like Malcolm X. When I say they love their masters, they love their masters. What can I say?
And also,
You know?
Jason Karibu Sana, nice to see you today too. Says when everything on this planet collapses, no one will be laughing. Then we're gonna be laughing. Myself, oh my, come on, we should be laughing as African people. What you mean, Jason? They should be the ones crying, not us. At least for us, we should be celebrating for getting back everything. Make them suffer, make them pay reparation. As like I said, make it turn red. Come on, what you mean we're not gonna be laughing? Gonna be laughing. Gonna be celebrating that. Jabba Jabba says I was taught ED had a pyramid of skull. God damn.
Yeah,
What?
I was saying all that. Yeah, we all taught that crazy stuff, Joe. We growing up, we all were taught that.
Pyramid of skull.
Yeah, because he was eating people. Because he was eating people, Joe. We all were taught that crazy shit. He was
Oh
eating
my
people,
god.
so you know.
Oh my.
and no, I know it sounds crazy, but propaganda, you're a kid. That propaganda worked.
I'm in Africa
You
myself,
know.
but I think I had this story when I was young, but I never believed it. There was someone eating people somewhere. Until in Kenya, we had someone called Onyancha we're not sure if he was really doing body organ, business or it was eating people. I believe it was a body organ business, not eating people. I've never
Okay.
seen any
Yeah.
African person practice cannibalism, being honest.
Of
That
course.
is, I've never, ever, no matter how angry you are. For me, the way where anger has taken me is me killing a bird. That's why I learned to hunt differently. I'm gonna kill a bird. So I've never seen any African person practice cannibalism nowhere on this earth. We'll find something to eat on our lands.
They
We'll find
do.
something literally to
Exactly.
eat.
They're the ones quick do the cannibalism, Joby. We don't do no cannibalism, but they always got to put out it's some kind of African people do it, and me growing up. Katie said they played that movie at her school. That's right. That movie scared the shit out of me. Of course, they made a new one. They got rid of cannibalism. They just said he was crazy. Remember the new movie they made like 20 years ago of Idi Amin? They just said he was crazy. They didn't say he was eating nobody because that people knew that was a lie. So they said, "Oh yeah, he was crazy." You know what I mean? He was crazy, but they did,
They
they
are
got
the
rid of
crazy.
eating people. But in the
The
beginning,
ones
the old
making
movie in the 70s said he was eating somebody, huh?
Mhm. The ones making those movies are the crazy ones who are trying to hide their insanity behind our reality, literally, which is us living not the
With,
way they put
with,
our image.
yeah,
You know, you're trying to
with,
hide your insanity by destroying my image. It is
with
crazy.
propaganda. They got to.
It,
The thing is that they're at war with us, Joe. And the funny part about those fucking morons in your comment section don't realize all these people out, the Indians are at war with us, the Asians are at war with us, they're at war with us. And the African, what you see, their nature. Stop being hateful. Let's love them. They're loving people. Let's love everybody. It's the same childlike mindset, Joby. Coming after you. Yeah, stop being hateful, Joby. We should love everybody. Love them. But they stolen the land in Kenya. The Indians live better than don't the Indians, Joby, live better in Africa than the Africans? Let's be honest.
mm, they do. All of
Of
them
course.
do. I've never
Of
seen,
course.
if I've seen an Indian fella on the street, it's not in Africa. And if so, maybe they are the
No.
forgotten ones who are their ancestors
No.
died, and I don't know. I don't know. But it's very rare you see Mzungu suffer right here. I was just reading a
Yeah.
story of let me see. I was reading a story of some of the mulattoes we have in Kenya. The British Army
Mm-hmm.
trains in Kenya, and how many women were left pregnant, and the children were abandoned. So we had one of them who I was reading a story right here. She's a 17-year-old, and she
Mm-hmm.
describes herself as a Mzungu maskini, which means a poor white girl, and that is how people call her there. And and if you see a poor white Mzungu, Mzungu maskini, it is probably their fathers left. That is what you're trying to describe during that era of
Mm-hmm.
when our people are being colonized, or if maybe the lady was just selling coochie somewhere, and the white man, you know, nutted inside, and she
Yeah.
decided to keep the pregnancy. But in different cases, that is what
Mm-hmm.
happened. So maybe if she was dating a Mzungu and ended up getting pregnant and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
Sister Mzungu, they have a home, a compound, living in poverty. What you talking about? That is generational wealth. You have a whole land. That is generational
Mm-hmm.
wealth that Africans do not have and are trying to get. So it is crazy. Big Chin says YouTube erased three of his comments. Black truth is so feared. Well, shout out to YouTube. Shout out to QTube. And the Joa Mosquito Karibu Sana. Hope you're doing great. Nice to see you. Says the dirty Indians are balling in Kenya. I tell you for real. These people have
Yeah.
become even clout chasers right now in Kenya. You know?
Kenya,
They're here
South
trying to
Africa,
become all famous
Zimbabwe.
and get them.
Not just Kenya. South. Remember the guy that Katie did the show about, the gold guy? He stole in Kenya. Where'd he go? He didn't leave Africa and go back to India. He went to Zimbabwe, started stealing shit there. He left Kenya and became a more millionaire in Zimbabwe. They don't leave Africa because they know the African mindset's fucked up in their head. They work. They know Africans worship. These other came out the joke. They worship. We know these other Africans worship everybody, and these Indians will be dirt poor in India. I'm staying in Africa. I can con these niggas and stay rich and fuck them.
And
Right.
sadly, this is the effect of it today. As we get to move on to the next conversation before we get to other debates, is about Sudan as well, which is going through genocide, as we've been talking about it for the past 1 year, because this has been going on for the past 1 year, and this is a funded war. It's a genocide being happening right here. But the news coming in this evening is that the Sudan government, that was yesterday, uh, uh, accused the United Arab Emirates of fueling the 14-month war in African country by providing
I told
weapons
you.
to a rival parliamentary force. And
Yeah.
the UAE dismissed the allegation as a ridiculous,
Not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous.
calling
It's
it
true.
a shameful abuse,
Ask yourself, Joby.
abuse by
Pause it. Ask yourself,
parties.
Joby. How does the UAE got all that gold? There's no gold in that country. Where's all that gold come from? When you go to Dubai and Abu Dhabi, which part of the UAE, where's all that gold come from?
We need to teach damn people like Steve Harvey where it comes from in Africa.
Comes
For
from
questioning
Africa.
where does this
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been just 20 years. You guys, how did you develop? This is so crazy, so massive.
Steve Harvey's a
African
moron,
people.
Joby. Yo, Steve Harvey's a moron.
He's a martyr, man. I am so amazed by this. God damn it. You don't even know where you come from. Try figure that out first, number one. And then you
Steve
know
Harvey's an
why
idiot.
this comes from. But to extend on that conversation of what the UAE is being accused of, I just bumped into this video as well when I was doing my research, and I see it is a month ago where we had the UAE actually. I don't know. They're working with other African countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, and a couple that shall be
Mhm.
mentioned here, and that they're selling lands to the United Arab Emirates.
I
The
told,
question
told
is,
you.
what is it for?
Oh, it's for the fake ass climate change shit, Joby. Carbon credits, so the Africa doesn't develop. And so these puppets have been selling all these lands of African people's goddamn birthright to these goddamn no good Arabs for this fake carbon credit bullshit. They're getting wide slobs of land so it doesn't be developed, Joby,
Mm-hmm.
for carbon credits.
So let me
Go
share.
ahead.
Let me share the
Go ahead.
video if you get to hear what they.
Activists are sharing their concerns over the new deal that has been happening all over Africa, mainly
Yeah.
in Zimbabwe, Kenya, Liberia, Tanzania, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. And this deal is between a Dubai company and African government. The Dubai's
The
company
more
name is
the
called Blue
morons, the
Carbon, and it
morons,
has been
the
making
more I told you the carbon shit. I told you the carbon shit, Joby. The morons, these fucking dumbass morons that they put in Africa, these fake ass, these idiots, these dumb butt fucking. I told you, revolution's got to happen. These morons are set out the whole continent, but all your goddamn children won't have shit to these people with this fake money while they get the real resource of these idiots because they're so thirsty to get. I need me a big car, need me a house. These thirsty ass morons. Go ahead, Joby. Carbon credit shit.
staggering land deals in Africa. And this is raising
Exactly.
concern, and rightfully so, because
Duh.
our governments, these specific countries that I mentioned, they are selling land. For example, Zimbabwe has sold 20% of their land to this company. Liberia
Jesus
sold
Christ.
10%, but the Liberia
Mm-hmm.
one is still on hold.
That-
They're still debating it, and
And
even though
that's
the
why
deal
after
happened in
revolution,
March
family,
2023
after
last year,
revolution, those damn deals are null and
President
void. They're
Ray
null and
is
void
not
after revolution. Those deals are not. Those deals don't count.
in that position
That's
anymore. As you know, there was an election, and now there's a new president in town. So people are fearing that the conversation will continue with the new president. Hopefully, the new president does not comply. That's the hope for now, but that is what is happening right now. Same with Kenya, same with Cameroon, and it's quite alarming the rate that this is going. Watch this clip of us talking about the exact same thing in Zimbabwe. Africans are responding to a story that just broke. It is about a UAE company securing land in Africa the size of the UK for the controversial carbon
Size of the
offset
UK.
projects.
Can you imagine this?
CNN
I told
reported
you.
that Zimbabwe's
They bought
environment
land as big as the whole UK. You imagine a motherfucker buy land as big as the whole country of the UK that these dumbass morons are selling for little to nothing. They sell it the size of the UK. Motherfucker, that'd be trillions of dollars that the fucking UAE don't have. They don't have that kind of money. But these dumb backward ass, dumbass niggas, dumb as shit. I sell it for $2 million. I'll do craziest cat shit.
minister signed away control over a staggering amount of land, almost 20% of the country's land. 20% of the country's land.
Jesus
Just let that
Christ!
sink in. That is a
You
lot
can't,
of land that
you
they have
you can't
just
make this. You can't make no shit like that even up. You talking about you being these African leaders are so these puppets are so fucking backward, so fucking stupid. They're selling off the birthright of African people forever, forever. And the Africans are too stupid right now to even know what the fuck is even going on. They're too dumb. They're too stupid. They're not educated enough to even know what the fuck is even going on of this kind of theft. They don't even got no idea
given
that
to
the
a
cotton is
UAE
being
company
stolen from you right underneath your nose.
that is supposed to be working on the environment. It's called Blue Carbon. It is a small and new company which belongs to an Emirati royal. His family had ruled Dubai for 190 years. So the Dubai-based Blue Carbon company has secured forest land nearly equivalent to the size of the United Kingdom across 5 African nations. That's not just Zimbabwe. It includes Kenya as well and other 3 countries. So in total, 5 African countries have signed up for this and have sold their land to this company so that they can be involved in the carbon credit. And as you know, carbon credit is
A
controversial
scam.
on its own
It's
and
a scam. Yeah,
people
it's a
don't buy
scam.
it. I even heard
It's a
one
Rothschild and Rockefeller scam. It's a damn scam. But I put my puppets in there. They'll send me the whole country and fuck their people. I get me a big house and a car, and I get to pretend I'm a big leader, and I'm a moron. I told you, man. I wish boy, we're not just on the damn on the level. What I really want to say, this is treason on a level you can't fathom. This is treason on a level they're giving away the African people's birthright, selling their wealth for nothing, pennies on the dollar, while these slavery-minded niggas stand there and smile at one of their dumbass conferences. These retarded ass niggas. These are the same niggas that's in Joby's comments. We need these people. We have them. We hate you talking hate. Shut the fuck up, idiot.
person comparing that to a pyramid scheme. So the activists are saying that the government has no legal right over the land and that the law of this country acknowledges the people that are living on the land. So what the sad part about this is they didn't even have a conversation with the locals, with the people, with the indigenous people that are living on the ground.
No, because these puppets are stealing money for their pockets. They're stealing money for their pockets. They don't give a fuck about these puppets are duplicitous. And they all gotta get bubble gum. All of them. But the African right now is just too damn stupid to know what the fuck is going on. Most of the youth start getting they'll start understanding, but you gotta mobilize. This is dangerous. Go ahead, Joe.
Are going to be displaced. Where are they going to go? That's their livelihood. That's where they're living. That's all they know. So they didn't even have a conversation with the indigenous people when negotiating, when trying to sell their land. This is so unfair in so many levels, even though the Liberian government eventually said that they are going to talk to the people. It never happened because they promised to have a conversation with them in November. Now we are in 2024 of April. So clearly that did not happen and there's a new government in town. So it's unfortunate and it's very disheartening, not just for the indigenous people, but when you look at it overall, what is it really saying? Why are we selling our land to companies? Why are we being used for an agenda? Right now, the conversation is about carbon footprint and we need to protect our environment. But don't forget, Africa contributes the least amount to greenhouse gas emissions. So
because Africa doesn't have any development. Exactly. Africa doesn't have any industry, so it doesn't have any carbon. Exactly, lady. Because Because you got soft in the head, fucking puppet retarded niggas. Most of these niggas are clones anyway. Most of them aren't even fucking human. Son off, the whole thing is who's going to get Africa, fam? That's what it's all about. It's the stealing of Africa. It's that African people are too weak and no, they're too backward. They don't know what's going on. These motherfuckers attacking Joe are too stupid. It's about hate. Who you hating? We love them. Shut the fuck up. Shut your ignorant ass up. Shit.
Coming now
Damn
to
you,
us and
ignorant.
bothering us when you've been wrecking the environment and you have caused this. Africa has nothing to do with it, but now you come back to us and say, okay, let me buy land and work on this project so that I can sell it to companies that are already contributing to the problem that we're actually talking about and we're trying to address. Why would we be used for that conversation? And why are our governments
Exactly.
selling out
You ain't
land
got the
like
right to
10%,
sell. You ain't got the
all
right.
our land
Exactly.
without even
You ain't got the
considering?
right to sell my land, to sell my country to some fucking body. You don't got that right. But they're so despotic. They're so criminal. Kenya done did it with Ruto's stupid ass. Uhuru did it. Now you got the puppet down there, that goofy broad with that fucked up wig on her head, that hijab, whatever that goofy shit she got on her head. Laughing
What we
stock to the
think about
planet.
it. It's
Go ahead, Joby.
Gullible. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to John Mosquito, shout out to Freedom Media, shout out to Eugene, everyone live on TikTok, shout out to Big Cheese, who is saying what we don't understand is that our bodies and brainwashed minds are the generational wealth of all other races and
Yep.
on earth. Exactly. And that was what I was saying even yesterday, being proud of what I see Kenyans doing. We're not the generation of our parents. That is one thing I advocate
Oh, you're
on, and
not.
I can see literally happening. We're not the
Of
generation
course.
of being told that politics is none of our business. We should not be concerned about the decisions they are making. Today, people are seeing the decision these politicians are making as effect on our lives, and this is why
Yeah.
we literally have parents who sold assets so that they can take us to school, which is not
Cool.
something that was supposed to happen. We're not supposed to
No,
sell
it
your
wasn't.
assets for you to take your kids to school.
No. How about that? And if
So
you don't say
it
nothing,
is
and if you don't say nothing about it, do nothing about it, it continues. That's why the youth are saying
exactly.
we're not going to continue, let it continue. Exactly.
Exactly. Shout out to another dummy black man who says, that's why you call myself one dummies as black man. Look how dummies look how dummies African leaders are. You're not dummy though. But
They're not
Jason
dumb.
says,
They're dumb on purpose. They're dumb
yeah.
on purpose. Go ahead,
Jason
Joby.
says, and when folks die, they want to come back at this part of the Matrix illusion. I'll pass thus that this time, and anywhere else besides the third illusion, I'll be cool with. And Joe Mosquito, karibu sana once again. Yes, it is super insane, but that is what is happening. This shows you again the type of puppets we have who are just taking orders, not reading any any papers they are given. Just put a sign on it. You're told, you trust us, we have the best interest for your continent, for your country, but it's nothing. It is literally nothing. Like we've said, carbon is all about us. So what are you trying to come in the meat right here? Literally, what are you trying to do? Kill African people? What are you trying to do? You know,
Trying
why
to
is
think of
this beneficial
Africa.
to African
It
people?
doesn't benefit
We've never
African people.
We've never had
Doesn't.
climate issues. Growing up, I've
No.
never had anywhere where we needed to sit down and discuss that, tomorrow there's going to be rain or we might be. No, we knew our seasons and we still have tabs of them. We knew our seasons. It is just that the white people have come to mess up with the nature because they don't even come from nature. God damn it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It is super crazy. It is super insane. But that is what is happening with Sudan and connecting the dots of what the UAE has been doing in Africa. You can see it's not just Sudan that is being affected, other African countries, Kenya, and the rest that have been mentioned, Zimbabwe. are literally working hand on hand with our enemies. And this makes a whole lot of sense why we won't see even other African puppets also call out on the war that are happening and the genocide that is happening in these other countries like
No,
Congo,
no,
DRC, that is DRC Congo.
no.
What is happening in Sudan?
Sudan.
What is happening in other in most places of Africa? Because if you check, every African country is going through something. Trust me, every African country is suffering through something. Let me come back. I don't know if
Or
I'm gonna cover it. Every African country is suffering through something, one way or another. It is it is a call upon us, and I'm glad to see it happening. But moving to the next conversation, I wanted us to talk about something I saw earlier today, and I don't know if this is a red flag to especially the people living in California, or is it okay? So I've seen that California is planning to tax on citizens that is 30 cents per mile as you drive, and that they are claiming that this is because the
crazy as cat shit. You live in California, that's why they don't want you to leave. They try to tax you to leave. That's my home state. I wouldn't live in that motherfucker if you paid me $1 million. That's why Africa got to be there. California is so bad, so fucked up. You think I what? 30 cents on every goddamn mile I drive? Are you insane? Can't nobody afford to live in California no more. Why people leaving the state in droves? Because the state is bankrupt. Goddamn housing. By living in a shack in California costs you $3,000 a month. And this moron talking about.
it
Go ahead,
is
say it. Go ahead.
let me say what they're saying, how they need to make funds out of this.
California is now planning on taxing citizens 30 cents for every mile you drive.
With more
You
than
can't
1
make this
million
up. Wow.
passenger vehicles in
You'll
California,
get the fuck out of there.
says it should
Every mile,
cost
$30
$1
cents.
billion a
Mm-hmm.
year to maintain the roads those cars drive on. But because so many Californians now own electric vehicles, the gas tax money is starting to dry up, which is why Caltrans wants to instead charge drivers per mile and is now enrolling people in a 6-month pilot program to test out the concept.
The state of California is now planning on taxing citizens 30 cents for every mile you drive. They claim that they aren't making enough money from gas taxes because of all the electric vehicles. The decision
That's a
from the
lie.
California government to plan
That's a
on
lie.
taxing citizens
There
30
are a
cents
bunch
for
of people
every
who
mile
run
you
around
drive.
California with no electrical vehicles. That's a lie. It's a goddamn dirty lie. Because you don't got the infrastructure all throughout California for all these fake ass electric cars you said it's on the road. California is broke. So they're finding out schemes like Africa, schemes to fleece people and make back their coffin because they stolen all this fucking money. California is broke. Everybody got people homeless, all in California, living on the streets. Nobody give a shit. 30 cents a mile? Are you out your fam? You don't get the fuck out of California. I don't know what to tell y'all. 30 cents a mile, you couldn't afford to drive nowhere. 30 cents a mile? Boy, you crazy as cat shit. I'll never go to that state again.
Commenters claim that you get what you vote for and that this is a bad decision from the California government.
Cause it's controversy.
Situation?
No, the elections are voted. They can't vote out these motherfuckers because California is rigged to the hilt. California is not a democratic state. You got democratic cities like LA, San Francisco, but the state is rigged. So they keep winning. And just proposing this, you'll be voted out of office. You'll be voted the fuck out. But I bet the same fucking people win because the elections are rigged, family. CIA's rigged all the elections around the world now. America, you're rigged. Your states are rigged. You can't get that bitch out as governor. It's rigged. California is not a blue state. I've been all around Cali. It's not blue. Only where I'm from, LA, San Diego. San Diego ain't even blue. It's red. And San Francisco. How's those only two parts of the state blue and the rest of the state red, but they keep winning with these dumbass policies? Right there, this Just talking about that shit, you'll be voted out of office. 30 cent a goddamn mile? What? Motherfucker, you'll go butt naked and broke before you make it to McDonald's. Trying to drive the goddamn KFC to get some chicken, you'll be butt naked and broke. 30 cent a mile. What? And gas and just pull up a gas. How much is gas in California? I know. Jason, how much is gas in California right now? Pull up, Joe. It's gotta be $6-7. How much is gas in California? Let's see. What's a gallon of gas? High as shit. What's the average price of gas?
The regular is $4, 4.40 dollars, and then the premium is $5. And then
so $5. So it came down a little bit. $5. Well, I think it's like 280, 290 in Florida. I think it's like 280 in Florida, 290. So you're already $3 more. So at $5 a gallon, and you paying 30 cents a mile? Man, you better not go. No, you better catch the bus or the subway. You better get your ass on a Matato. We don't got those, but you better call it a bus. You better get your ass on the bus, because you can't afford to drive nowhere. 30 cents a goddamn mile.
California retail gas price is at current level of 714, down from 792.
That was
from $4 to $4. That is $4.714. $4 to am I reading that correct? From $4.792 to $4.792.
Is a gallon like a liter in Africa? That metric system. How much is a gallon in Africa? Ain't that like a liter? Imagine $7 to $4 a liter. Imagine $7 a liter, Joby. For gas, for petrol. For petrol.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
money. Yeah.
You need to stay at home. So how much are you supposed to spend in a day?
How you gonna go to work? You gotta go to work. Unless you catch the bus. You gotta drive to work, Joby.
I'll have to go to the subway, catch a train, I don't know.
Yeah. They catch the subway, goddammit.
I'll catch a matatu if I can. God damn, it is crazy. But I wanted to update you guys on that because I saw it earlier and I was like, hey, I feel like 30. As much as I don't know a mile, but still 30 cents a mile sounds crazy. Like, I don't know, a mile, like.
You imagine $300 a week. Yeah, imagine you going to work, goddamn. You drive just 60 miles, back and forth to work. And you paying 30 cents a goddamn mile. You talking about $300 and $400 a week? Can't nobody afford that shit. Because California's fucking broke. Used to be the richest state in the country. They're broke. All these dumbass policies. Motherfucker, I'm moving out the next day. My family laughed at me too. I keep moving to Florida. You're moving to the country, nigga. That's right. I'm moving to the country. But guess what? I can drive to the store, moron. You can't. Keith, you're moving to the country. You're out there with all the country niggas. You're moving to the country, Keith. Yep. That bullshit y'all telling me. You're moving to the village, Keith. You're moving to the village, Keith. Yeah, all that shit you saying don't bother me. I'm in the village, nigga, and I can drive to the store.
Yeah, but as we talk about the effect of all this, we know it's because of all these illegal aliens who are coming into America, how they have managed to take over a lot, how they are being funded with where they're staying, which is super expensive apartments, drinks, food, Ubers, phones, and everything that they're being funded. Right now, you can see that they're also being trained. That is for them. They're being trained in the universities also right now in the United States. And it's crazy to see when you talk about education, the system of education, how we've had the black community fighting for such kind of spaces, but now we have people from nowhere, who are just gonna come and take over everything.
Because the scam, because the scam Joby are everywhere, like the Indians in Kenya. The scam Joby, Africans on the bottom, or whatever you want to call yourself, an Indian, a half-breed, all that dumbass classification these morons call it. I'm an Indian. Motherfucker, you're on the bottom if you're black. You keep your fake ass Indian shit to yourself because you're still on the bottom. I'm this tribe. Okay, good. You're that tribe. Are you on the bottom economically? Yeah. So what the fuck tribe? Who cares about what tribe you in, you dummy?
The tribe ain't helping you. It's not helping you. So I'll share this video as we get to move on. Shout out to Simple Moss in the house.
Rename your tribe Poverty. I'm in the Poverty tribe. That's the tribe I'm in.
Shout out to Moss, shout out to Muruki, Wakama, and to everyone who's tuning in. I see John Mosquito is saying, let me go through your comments. He's saying that they got similar thing over here in London called congestion charge. Sorry.
Yeah.
And
congestion. And London, what happened in London? They're trying to stop people from driving to England too. So when they come to some parts of the city, they charge them for the congestion. They charge them so much money for being in the city at a certain time, saying, if you're there, you cause a congestion, that they're going to charge you for that. But that's different. At least I ain't got to go into the city. I can stay and drive around. This is no matter where you're going, California. Yeah, you're going to the country, you're going to there. No matter what they tell you, 30 cents a mile. So what are they going to use? That's what I'm saying. What are they going to use to know that you're going a mile? What kind of device are they putting in your car to know that you owe them 30 cents every mile? What kind of spy and agent are they putting in your car? They spying on your ass. Yep, that's a mile, 30 cents. Another mile, 30 cents. Another mile, 30 cents. 30 cents a mile. This is crazy. Man, I'll be walking every damn day. Fuck driving.
Exercise. John Mosquito says you can
and I wouldn't care about no woman talking about come pick me up in your car. Bitch, here go the bike. You better get on the back of this bike, bitch. That's what you better do. Drive your ass nowhere.
You can afford to drive to the corner shop and back. That is 30 cents. And now to see John Mosquito says Jason using coconut water as gas over there. God damn.
Yeah.
Be easy. And also says, wasn't it called the Sunshine State?
Yes, it is. No. Florida's the Sunshine State. California is the Golden State. It's even though it's sunny too all the time in California, like it is Florida. That's why I went to Florida, because it's like California. That's why I went to Florida. It was the closest thing to Cali. Don't get me wrong. If Cali wasn't fucked up politically, I love California. It is gorgeous. Anybody been out? Big Cheese will tell you. Anybody been out to California before the slums and the poverty hit? Everybody sleeping in the streets. California is fucking beautiful, Jack. From San Diego to LA, that shit's gorgeous. But you can't afford it. The politics are crazy, and now they tax you again. Now you can't even drive. So I had to get the fuck out of there. And the closest thing to California, climate-wise, was Florida. So when I got to Florida, I said, yeah, baby, this is it. Got beautiful beaches, got sun, palm trees. Yeah, I'm with it. But my cousins all told me, you're living in the country. You live with them country ass niggas. I was like, I sure am. And I love it. Sure am. You ain't gonna shame me, motherfucker. Yep, I'm living with the country niggas and I love it. I can drive to the store without going broke. Go ahead, Joey.
Shout out to Moaz. Thank you for the compliment. Shout out to Savage Mosoti and to everyone who's tuning in. So let me share this video as we get to continue. My internet behaves. I've uploaded the video. I hope it behaves. It started buffering.
Now that's a bit. That's a BitChute video. I know that's gonna bump. Without having the new internet, that's gonna bump.
For decades, the United Nations Agenda 2030 has been vying to push the U.S. population out of the country and into small, concentrated, 15-minute smart cities. Preparations have been made quietly behind the scenes. And it doesn't matter if Americans are disinterested, because at least 30 million illegal immigrants are now available to launch these prison cell slave cities. In a recent article, University Migrant Smart Hubs, Private Equity, and the Leveraged Buyout of America, Corey Diggs reports that illegal immigrants are being housed and trained at American universities in a decade-old scheme that provides the ruling class a foreign unregistered workforce. Under the banner of affordable housing, people have been forced out of home ownership, while BlackRock offshoots have been buying up the spoils, mostly through the Blackstone Group, whose top three shareholders are Vanguard, BlackRock, and Capital World investors. Blackstone has become the world's largest landlord after acquiring rental companies, including the largest student housing company, and converting care homes, offices, hotels, and warehouses into over 300,000 rental units. Blackstone partners with over 100 colleges and universities who run programs where illegal immigrant students are taught mindset, critical thinking, and leadership skills. They are being trained in ESGs, fully immersed into woke culture, and used to manage whatever their bureaucrat masters choose. Starting in 2016, several colleges and universities have become sanctuary campuses. Sanctuary campuses oppose and hinder the enforcement of immigration law on campus, and they provide funding to illegal immigrants. Working under the United Nations, ECAR, Every Campus, a Refuge, say they would like to see every college and university in the world partner with local refugee resettlement agencies to house refugees on campus grounds and provide them with food, care, and training. ECAR has been giving direction and support to colleges and universities to do this since their inception in 2015. And the government has been incentivizing this program. Launched by the U.S. Department of State in January, Welcome Corps allows colleges and universities to provide U.S. citizenship to illegal immigrants by enrolling them in degree programs that will foster more diverse and inclusive campuses. Funds are provided to give them free education, housing, healthcare, and social services. The administration has allocated $258 billion towards building 2 million rental properties.
Our taxpayers, our tax money, pause that, Joby, pause that. Our taxpayers, our tax dollars are paying for illegal immigrants to have health care that we can't even get. We can't afford it in America. Nobody can go see the goddamn doctor in America without going broke. We can't afford the shit. They get free housing. But understand, your government is not your government. We don't live in a democracy. Your government is not your government. A group of people run the government behind the scenes, and they're the ones pushing all this shit. It's the Chinese plan to lock you down. All these fucking smart cities. That's that shit they brought to Kenya, South Africa. This is global, this shit is happening. These wicked motherfuckers. Well, I seen Joby a video. Joby, did you look at that video? Scene of the white man crying?
No, on TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok. I want Joby to play that video right there. Yeah, you can just open your phone. Yeah, open the one I sent you. I didn't send you on once, but I sent you. It's the last. I think it's the last one I sent you. Close. That's when the big white guy. Oh, I can't survive. I can't make. I don't care if you're black or white. Let's unite and work together. Because they screwed all of you now. The psychopaths that run this planet are planning depopulated. All the fake numbers. There ain't no 8 billion people on this planet. It's a lie. Every time they say something, it's always a lie. It's always made up. It's always a scam. You go back and count the numbers in China and India, there ain't even a billion Chinese motherfuckers. That's a lie. Damn straight no billion fucking Indians. That's a lie. You find it, Joby?
Yeah, let me finish up this one as I share that one.
Yeah, go on.
Governments to acquire and convert shuttered buildings into affordable housing rentals. This is also being heavily funded through private endowments. Between 1990 and 2021, the average endowment value grew by 423%.
This is your own nothing
Within
and be
the past
happy.
10 years, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation
Everybody's been slave. Here we go. Bill and Melinda Gates, all these fake foundations from these puppets. Bill Gates, this fucking moron, this idiot. He ain't never built shit, never invented shit. Somebody, he's a. How's that happen? Oh, his family who's with the Rockefellers. Oh, they put as a front man. That's right. That's the whole lot. They're trying to lock you down and create this whole fucking wicked ass Chinese credit score system. That's why they moved everything to China. Okay? So this credit score system, and say you own nothing and be happy. The WF Agenda 2030, that's what the stealing of Africa's about again with the fucking carbon credits. All this shit ties in. All this shit is the agenda. 2030. That's the sun off of Africa right now. The carbon shit. That's part of the same agenda. Lock you down in these 15-minute cities where you can't leave. They're building shit right now in fucking Saudi Arabia right now. Called the Wall or some shit. Some goofy name they giving it. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Joey.
the Wall.
The Wall, that's what's going. They got Kenyans over there working on that shit. You know, I might want to go in the Wall, they're gonna lock you down, you moron. Go ahead, Joey. Well, you'll never leave it, stupid.
$1.6 billion to 471 higher education institutions. Colleges and universities have spent the majority of this money acquiring hotels, office buildings, and other real estate in billion-dollar deals with private housing developers, while outsourcing student housing to Blackstone.
Hey, what you live in
Middle
a
East
pod,
investors
nigga?
out of Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, and Saudi Arabia are buying up billions of dollars of student housing, medical clinics, and office buildings near major universities. And sanctuary campuses are hiding the identities of the unregistered students enrolled in these programs.
And remember, they're puppet Arabs. The Arabs are their puppets. The Arabs are their puppets. So they'll do what they're told to do. That's why they're building the wall in Saudi Arabia. That's why.
Different. American universities have been notorious for radicalizing young students and indoctrinating them with destructive anti-American communist ideations. And now they're being used to house and train illegal immigrants.
Everybody got to delineate when you get this white supremacist talking this dumb shit. There's no such thing as communist ideology. The same people that created capitalism created communism. It's the same side of the different coins, nonsensical. You know, he's radicalizing communism. It's the Rothschilds who created communism, moron. So please spare me with that horse shit. Go ahead, Joey.
Yeah, so let me share this other video as we get to move on.
Yes, so I want you to look at this white guy here. I want you to look at this white guy crying. Yeah, I want you to look at this white guy crying. Yeah, I want you to look at this white guy crying because they didn't destroy so much and voted against their best interest. Now it's come back to bite them. And they're like, oh, I can't make it. Because the people that run the planet want to get rid of their ass too. They want to get rid of them too. So they, I can't make it. Everything's so hard. And they never gave a fuck about black people and our plight. But we couldn't make it. We were struggling. They said, nigga, Pull yourself up by your bootstrap and shut your filthy mouth. But now they're crying. Oh, I don't care what race you are. I don't care how you live. I need help. I got no money to even suck my own dick.
You guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump.
And then both of them is right. They're both fucked up.
This country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead.
Duh.
I'm tired of struggling.
I'm struggling. I'm a white man. I'm a white man struggling. I can't go get black. I can't get black coochie. I'm struggling.
I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife the best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. Then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. Fucking everything's expensive.
That's right. Everything's expensive, Cracker.
I own a painting company. I still can't fucking make it. I'm fucking trying, man.
I know, Cracker.
I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing.
I know you can. I know you can. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh.
I'm fucking
You niggas, I'm living like a nigga now. How am I living like a nigga now?
Everybody wake up. It's time to stand up.
It's time to revolution.
It's time to be tired of this. It's our day to fucking eat.
It's time now. I want to eat.
I want my family to eat. I want you guys to eat. Stand up.
Stand up, goddammit, help me.
Oh, stand up, man. Help each other.
Help each other,
political affiliation. I don't care what fucking color you are.
I don't care what color you are, Joby.
I don't care what color you are. You get right. You are black. You know. I don't care.
I'm hurting, Joby. I don't care. I don't care what color I am, you filthy niggas. I'm hurt. I'm a white man, Joby. I'm not supposed to be hurting like you filthy niggas. Everything is hard, Joby.
They just tell us they're disgusted when we're asking for reparations about the
Tulsa. That's right. That's right.
Are they still not disgusted when they still try to see African people fighting for their rights? I mean, I mean, it's, no, don't.
I know. Yeah, but the phone. We're busy. We're busy, Cracker. Don't call us with, I don't care what race you are. Mama, I can't feed myself. I can't even wash my own ass. Oh, Joey, play it one more time. Play that one more time, Joey. Play it one more time. We got to play it one more time, Joey, for effect. Play it one more time. This is the crying white man.
I don't know any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man.
See, when black people hurt, they don't give a shit.
I
Now
take
they
care of
hurt
my
later.
daughter. I
Look at
take
my
care
daughter.
of my wife
I do.
the best I can. I can't keep going.
I know, boy, Cracker.
Every day it's something new.
Every day, my boss is now
Then on top
asking
of
me to
that,
suck my own. Asking me to
as
suck
if you're
my
not
own
trying
dick.
to spend money, you have to.
I know.
Fucking everything's expensive.
Everything, goddamn it.
I own a painting company. I still can't fucking make it.
I own a company,
I'm
you
fucking
dirty nigga.
trying, man.
I'm trying. I can't make it. You see?
I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing.
No. Where's white Jesus? Where's white Jesus at when I need him? Oh, white Jesus. White. I'm a white man. How am I hurting like this? They're supposed to be the filthy nigga.
Stop it. Big Cheese says, I'm not African, I'm OJ. Jason says, $5 Indian.
I'm OJ.
Java says, I'm from Turtle Island. Another dummy black man says, I have two 26 electric bikes. That is $600 each.
No, see, I got you. You got my electric bike. So they know they're gonna come for your electric bike. You don't need gas. I got you. You say he doesn't have gas, so he's got an electric bike. They can't tax him no 30 cents.
Shout out to Robin S. says 15-minute cities. I know, I love the way he called it too. 15-minute city. Shout out to Keep. Thank you so much for tuning in, tapping the screen. And Jiba Jabba says it smells like there's a billion. And Jaws, Peter, come on. What did you mean? You've been here before. You've been on the comments. What do you mean greetings, YouTubers? we've been there before, and we said hi to you earlier.
His ass came from Facebook. He all over the damn place. Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. Shit.
Okay, TikToker. Welcome to the YouTube channel.
Your mosquitoes a black ninja. He's everywhere.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Rush Cash. Welcome. Says, I was surprised to find out small part of downtown West Palm Beach, Florida is a smart city.
Wow. Already? Uh-oh. I didn't even know that. What? Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. John Mosquito says, Joby, I think that simp on TikTok wants your number. Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I didn't even bother. That's why I ignored the comments first. If you don't see me reading the comments, I'm ignoring them on purpose. Trust me. I always know what people's intentions are already. Like, I know what you're trying to do. Jabba says, can slums and smart cities coexist?
Good question.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. And I also see Big Cheese says, I left a message on that crying white guy channel. I told him you're warring against black while the owners of America have been importing illegals to replace you white. Well, I hope he read it so he can understand what is happening and he can stop crying. Jabba says, maybe you do a shitty paint job. Man, that guy really dirty. I don't even know what he does. He really dirty. Shout out to Robert Williams. Nice to see you. You're doing great. Karibu sana.
He doesn't use washcloth, Joby. He doesn't use washcloth.
Shout out to them. Another very black man is welcome out to our world Caucasians. We've been trying to tell you years. Welcome to our world. I think that's what you meant. Welcome to our world, Caucasians. We've been trying to tell you for years what's coming. What comes around goes around. Well, excuse me. Come to our world again. Jibba says, I see these guys landscaping. They lease all their stuff, $70 dump truck, etc. Then do shit work and lose customers, then go out businesses. F them. F them. That's what I'm gonna say too. That's the motto, man. It's crazy right now. They're like, I don't care which race you are, you know. But when you find them being all carrying on you, they're all about that race. They're all about you being black, you know. They don't even wanna. They don't care. They can't even try. Only one video I saw of a white woman this week. A white woman who stood up for a young black man was almost, you know, either shot or being arrested. Whatever the white cops always do. Only this time I saw a white woman who tried to stand up for a black man. For once, majority of the cases, it's always actually even them, like we saw this week when we're trying to review the history of Tulsa on Monday. It's always the white woman who starts chaos and all that. But for once, but still doesn't make you different. Just because you're doing good one time, it doesn't make you good the whole time. Because just the fact that you're showing me kindness this round doesn't mean that you've been kind all along. It's me the kind of nature of the type of a person you are. So one time is not for me to trust you. That is especially for me. I'm heavy on trust. Like you mess me one more time, that's it. You know, that's it. Jason Hill, laughing about the situation. Jason, John Mosquito says, grown man crying like that. Yes, the economy is bad, John Mosquito. What you mean?
Because they cry like that, John Mosquito, because they're not used to being impoverished. They're not used to having to struggle. They're not. Society was built for them, and the small hats have now pulled it out underneath their rug, and they don't know how to deal with it. So now they're even throwing away the race. I don't care if nobody say anything about black, but I don't care if you're black. We just gotta unite. They want this revolution, all right? Because they've never been, goddamn stomach touching their backbone. Black people struggling, suffering, they'll tell you, don't worry about your filthy nigga. Sorry, Jim Mosquito, that's what they call us. You filthy nigga. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. See what they did with the people in Oklahoma? You filthy niggas with prejudice. The answer is hell no. We bombed and shot your parents in the face, raped them and threw them in the ditch while we set their bodies on fire. Yeah, we did it. And we're saying, fuck you with prejudice. And you cry, it don't matter, white black people, help me out. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. You do you. We're good.
It's insane. Big Cheese says Keith is from the tribe of where's the closest Popeye's chicken. I know that's right.
Hey, you joking? Okay, well, you joking. I stopped right here to go into Popeyes. I want you guys to listen to me. Go get this shit. Big Cheese knows me too well. Watch and see. Think I'm fucking around. Watch and see. Think I'm fucking around. Go ahead.
One Karibu Sana. Jao Mosquito says, Big Cheese, I got Indian friends on social media, so I'm keeping out of this one. I don't want no trouble. God damn. Shout out to you and your Indian friends. Jao Mosquito.
Who's that? Joe Mosquito. What are they talking? The East Indians or the damn American Indians you talking about? Which ones? We talking about the American Indians. We're not talking about the East Indians.
He's talking about the Ghanaian Indians. God damn.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoever he's talking about. Shout out to and second one says High Priest if the 2-piece and Dr. Pepper. I mean,
no Dr. Pepper. No Dr. Pepper. Yeah, get out. I haven't had soda in over a year. Water. No soda at all.
Is it a year already, kid?
Huh?
Is it a year already?
Almost. It'll be in September. It's a year. So I'm counting up. Damn it. Look at Joby. Look at Joby trying to throw me in the bus. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, this is not a year yet. I don't remember it being a year yet. I'm on the check. I'm on the check. But anyway, family, as we wait for Kid to take his Popeyes as we wrap it up. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in. There's a video I wanted to share with you guys, but I'm going to share the video on WhatsApp. It's about
right here?
net.
Oh. The Big Cheese knows me too well. He knows my mind. He's in my brain, Joby. Oh, you go already? All right. It's in my brain. He knows what I want. He's no good bastard.
Yeah, shout out to Russ Cash, who says the city of West Palm Beach, Florida received $52 million from Smart City Company to run the camera in some part of downtown. And I hope more cities will come on board with West Palm Beach, New York City included. Okay. To run the camera in some parts of downtown. All right. I don't know what that is really all about, Raskosh, but thank you for updating us. I ain't sure what that is connecting to. I know that's right, Jabba. Live Popeyes camera on Blackout Fire.
But my internet went out. Yeah, it's crazy. My internet went out. You guys are crazy. My internet. You guys can talk your shit all you want. That's really Big Cheese has found me out.
This is Blackout Fire.
Cheese got know how to shut it.
Showing you how we get this chicken.
Did you?
I had my KFC and I enjoyed it. Thank you.
That's right. So don't try to throw me under the bus. Exactly what I want. Yeah.
Where's family? As we get to wrap it up, as Keith gets his food, thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. Big Cheese, Jibba Jabba, Rush, Cash, K. Williams, Sunken One, One Dummy Black Man, Robert Williams, to everyone who have not mentioned, John Mosquito, Robin S., Big Cheese, everyone, Jason Hill, who has been with us as well, and to anyone who might and has been with us from the beginning. Shout out also to Iwaton. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you guys on Friday, same time, same place.
Who is she?
She was self-redefined what? Self-redefined podcast.
Oh, we missed her. Oh, okay.
Yeah, comments were there. I did read them earlier.
Okay. What's your TikTok?
No, on YouTube.
Okay, I missed it. Guys.
Yeah, so much love, family. See you guys on Friday, but the shows don't end here. Tomorrow we shall be resuming, of course, with more shows. In case you missed out the shows of today, catch up the replay, and also do subscribe. This is the first time right here. Ensure you do have the Blackout Fire Network application, which is very easy to find. If you are an Android user, on the Google Play Store. If you are an iPhone user, on our website, www.blackoutfirenetwork.com. Let's see what Keith is ordering.
Almost jumped the line. My bad. I ain't gonna get my hands some chicken. I'm sorry, sister. Oh, she got a big box. Okay.
$6.99 big box. That's what you got.
That's a new meal? $6.99 big box?
Yes, you get 2 pieces of chicken and 2 sides.
Okay.
You want that?
She said,
nah, I don't want it.
Red bean and rice.
She said 15 chicken.
Yeah.
God damn. I want that.
You said, God damn it, you want it. I don't want it. You want it.
That's a black lady. She's dressed decently. For the first time, I've seen someone dressing decently.
What? You think? Are you out of your mind, Joby? That is a you know what? You think that you know? I'm trying to be quiet.
Correct.
I can't say nothing. That's right. That's
Good
right. That's right. That's right.
She at least dressed decently, at least. Or maybe I'm seeing
You wonder why you wonder why you almost got punched in the head the other day. You wonder why you had to go fight the other day.
No.
Oh, you give a change.
Hi, Titi, I got your biscuit in 6 minutes, okay?
Oh, I got 6 minutes on. Oh, I got one. Let me get a
He muted. He muted.
Yeah, I got a minute. Y'all need to know my business. That's it, huh?
What's your name?
Fried cheese.
Some mashed potatoes, fine.
My name is Big Chicken.
All right, let me show you how to do that real quick.
14 2.
All right, that's what's up. Had to get the big chicken, damn it. Got people listening to me. I had to mute their ass. Let me try. There we go. That's right. I did remove it. Did it go through? Oh, there you go. Okay. That's right. It's Joby. Need some water. Joby crazy. Talking about you out of your mind, Joby. That's it.
Me, if
Yeah,
I come
you out
there,
of
I'm
your mind.
mobilizing all those chicken stores.
You gonna do what
Me, if
now?
I come there, I'm just
What?
mobilizing the chicken stores first by eating.
Oh, that's me already?
Eating.
Wow. Okay. That's what's
We
up.
got a 4-piece
That's me.
breast and
You
3.5.
guys don't mess around.
We got a 4-piece lime
That's
with a
me.
mash and gravy.
That's me.
That's you. That's you.
That's me. I
There you
appreciate
go,
you.
Mr. Keith.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too.
Breast and 3 wings, ready to go. That's
Talking about. They got it faster than your KFC the other day. All right. It's over here.
I'm going to eat chicken anyway, so I'm not even feeling bad.
What, today?
Yeah.
You gonna make it?
Yeah, I was trying to cook and our gas ran out right on the studio, so I'm gonna cook at home.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me, so.
That was now starting the show.
Oh, that was just now then. It wasn't all day, that was just now.
No.
All right. Let's see some money for gas tomorrow. I don't want you guys starving in there. You know.
Yes, because I'm serious. Most of the times when you see these chicken stores, they always have like some, the bonnets on their head, fucked up pants.
Sorry? Oh,
Almost
don't?
naked.
Oh, you guys need some small lids out here. Small. Appreciate it. Yeah. Joby be with me when I be going to get my KFC. Talking her shit. What they doing? Why they look like that? They say none of your business. Gotta wait for some leads, y'all. Let's see, where Big Chief, Big Chief saying?
Is that
He
Popeyes? Is
likes
that
it.
Popeyes
Oh,
just for me?
what is he saying? Yeah, can you see that? That's my right guy. Nah, you gotta wait on leads, brother. They coming. He coming with some. Uh-oh. Might not got down. There we go. Come out with the leads. Oh, I gotta get some. I get some jelly. You guys go first. Big Cheese had to give me out and give me a lid. My water. You guys know I don't lie to you. I eat chicken every now and then. As long as I can't do that KFC shit though. You do, huh? I can't do that KFC, but that shit's garbage. I can't eat that mess. Woo.
Hmm. Y'all can peek and shit, you know. That's bad.
What you say, Joe?
Plus, we only
What
have
you
kids.
say? I can't eat that KFC. That stuff had me sick. Okay. Put some jelly in them down. Excuse me. Get this straight. All right. Next. What happened? You still alive, Joby? I thought you turn up my camera. Everybody all in my business.
Much love, family. We were there watching kids. You know, you kept us in your business as if he doesn't know.
You always be secret. I let everybody know. I tell the truth. Big Cheese was like, keep trying to go to the chicken place. You goddamn right. I put it just because I've seen that Popeye sign. I said, hell yeah. You see that old man? The old man said he can't. The old man said he can't fuck with that KFC either, boy. I can't fuck with that shit. There's a KFC across the street right there. Ain't nobody in that bitch either. Ain't nobody over there in that shit.
Okay, family. We wrap it up there. Have an amazing day, you guys. Let me
Much
go
love,
home,
family.
cook my chicken too. You know, Kit is here, so let me go cook mine too. You know,
Yeah,
I
go
don't want
cook
to
this
be.
chicken.
Yeah. Much love. Thank you so much for what has been with us. Conversation has been amazing. And for those
Much
who have
love,
missed out,
family.
hope you guys get right there.
I always
Thank you.
remember,
Much love.
shit. You hear the white man go, he said, shut the hell up.
You had it. Peace.